Good afternoon and welcome. Today is Saturday, September 14th, 2024, and this is FlossTube video number 76. I'm Celeste, and this is my channel, Celeste Creates, and you are back for another stitching update, as well as maybe a little bit of quilting. And I'll share with you what I've been reading and just some general life updates. So my hair is pulled back in a ponytail because we had about a week of some nice coolish fallish weather in early September, which is crazy. That doesn't normally happen, so we were really enjoying that. It's been really rainy too, but now today it's fine, but we're kind of back up to the 90s for our highs, and that'll probably hang around till, well, who knows when around here, but so today, like I said, is a Saturday. Weeks have been busy. It has been a little over 3 weeks since I filmed my last FlossTube. As you know, I aim for every 2 weeks, but sometimes it just doesn't happen. Either I'm not ready with content. Not that I'm striving for content, but I'm kind of thinking, oh, if I want to get to a stopping point on this, and then I'll film a video, or let me finish this, or let me do a little bit on this new start, and then I'll film a video. And so sometimes those are my thoughts, and then we just get busy, and Wednesdays are probably my best day to film, but that doesn't always happen. So anyway, 3 weeks, that's still pretty good. So I'm back. If you are new to my channel, welcome. I have been doing this for a while now and just really enjoy coming and sharing what I'm working on with all of you. I hope you will find something here that inspires you. And if you do, I would encourage you to like and subscribe to my channel. I would appreciate it so much. And if you're a returning viewer, then thank you. You are just what make this so worthwhile. All of you that I hear from, get to meet, I know you're out there, and it's just, that's why I do it, really, is looking back, I think, wow, the wonderful, beautiful friendships I've made through doing this, and I don't know that I expected that. So that is wonderful. And so if you are a returning viewer and you have not subscribed yet, I would love that. That would be awesome. So, we have been just busy doing school. We'll be starting week 5 of homeschool here at home, which is hard to believe. And pretty much I think all of my kids' activities, the things or classes that they have going, it's just the 2 at home right now. They've pretty much all started, so I think we're kind of settling into a routine, and that feels good. I had my birthday this past week, yeah, and I had a really great birthday. Missed having all my kids here. They haven't all been here for several years now, but every once in a while it just hits you. You know, you're kind of like, oh, I really wish they were all here. It would be really fun. But I heard from all of them, had a wonderful celebration. So I cannot complain. God is good, and I am here to live another year and stitch another stitch and enjoy my family and my friends. So, yeah, so I think that's about all we've been up to. I've been stitching and doing some applique, been reading, and started our new Bible study for the year at church. So that's exciting, and looking forward to getting to know the women at my table. So anyway, that's kind of what we've been up to. So let's talk about what I've been up to and what I have not been up to. So if you go back to maybe it was July, I had such grandiose plans for Sampler August and Sampler September, and I made plans, and I think I have done absolutely none of them. None whatsoever. I think I'd have to go back and look, but you know, I'm not sure I want to do that, so y'all can go back and look and tell me. I'm pretty sure I have done next to none of the things that I thought I would do in August and September. I talked last time about being rebellious and being a rebellious sampler stitcher. I think there's still some rebellion hanging around, but I'm, you know, just taking it for what it is. This is my fun. This is my hobby. This gives me a lot of enjoyment and peace and comfort. And I do it because I love it, not because somebody is twisting my arm. So I'm just poking along, doing what I want to. So let's get into the things I have and haven't done. All right. So let's talk about finishes. One thing I started and finished and FFO'd since I last saw you was this adorable kit called the Candy Corn of Mischief from Bent Creek Designs. It came as a kit with some 20 count linen, which is like working on burlap almost. It was really different for me. It's super cute kit. I saw this as a finish, maybe like a long time past finish on Sully Stitches. Tara Sullivan had done this, and I thought that is so cute. And we love candy corn in this house. I bought one bag on Thursday and it took about 30 minutes for it to be gone. So, not me, the boys and my husband, they love it. Anyway, I started, finished, FFO'd this. If you are looking for this kit, I bought mine off of Stony Creek. Yeah, I don't remember if there's more to the name, but it's called Stony Creek, and I believe they still have some. And I'm pretty sure that recently I saw this kit on Hollis Hands Create on her Etsy shop, so you might check there and see if she still has some. I know she and Tara are friends, and so she may have ordered those because she saw it, something that Tara had done as well. So absolutely a fun stitch, really quick stitch. Like I said, stitching with pearl cotton. So this came with the pearl cottons. Stitching with the pearl cotton on 20 count linen was very different for me. You know how you talk about your eyes having to adjust when you go smaller counts? Well, my eyes had to adjust for this bigger count, and it was just kind of crazy for a while there, but I really enjoyed it and I got it done and had a great time. So I finished it and then I FFO'd it. I don't remember how Tara had hers finished. She may have had hers in a frame like this, and it was really cute. But sometimes I'm looking for something different than a frame. And so here's what I did. This is it, stitched as charted with the linen in the kit and the pearl cottons. I just think that is one of the cutest, and I'm not a huge Halloween decorator or celebrator, but I do have that long table in my entryway that I will put up some, just a little bit of Halloween that I have, but I think I'm gonna be adding a few things to it this year because I like cute Halloween. I really enjoy the cute Halloween, and this is definitely cute. I love the ghosts and the pumpkins with those faces, the little French knots for their eyes. So cute. So I just... Okay, so this is pretty tacky, but nobody's gonna see the back. So it kind of looks lumpy. Oh look, I didn't even erase my marks. Kind of looks lumpy bumpy. That is where, because I had a piece of foam core and batting that I laced, gathered and laced this, and it's such thick bulky linen that it's still, even I pressed it, but it still kind of sticks up. So this is wool that I glued to the back. And it's kind of lumpy bumpy, but you know what? I'm just not worried about that. I think I'm gonna leave it just like it is, because guess what? Nobody's gonna turn it around and look at the back. It's gonna be hanging up. So cute, just like this. And you're gonna see the front. So just don't look at the back. Don't look at the back of anything of mine, because even on my frame pieces, I haven't covered them with paper. So if you take one off the wall and look at the back of my frame pieces, you see all my lacing. So, but nobody should be taking things off my wall. So anyway, I love it. I think it turned out adorable. I had this cute brown polka dot ribbon in my stash, and that's how it came out. So you'll see this hanging up for Halloween. So that was really, really fun to stitch, and I'm so glad I did that. Alrighty ditey, let's see what's next. Oh, so I think I told you last time that I am stitching 5, oh, excuse me, of these from Little House Needleworks. This is Farmhouse Christmas. Somebody gave me this set of 9 charts, and I have picked 5 of them. I'm going to stitch 1 as Christmas ornament for each of my kids this year. So I have finished 1 and I have 4 to go. So I'm pretty happy with that, that by the end of August I had finished 1 of the 5 already. So I was proud. So this is the one that I stitched and have finished. It is called Farm Folk, and it is part 8 of 9. I have 4 others pulled, and they're over in my project bag, so I don't have those to show you, but this is the one that I finished. This is on 36 count straw by Weeks, and I think I did, I'm pretty sure these are all the called for colors. Other than I may have changed the white, I don't remember, but you know, I did. These are all called for. These are all called for colors. Yeah. And I think I told you last time it took me a while to get the linen right so we could see the white, and now I'm really, really happy. So that one is really, really cute. I love that. So I got 1 finished, and I got enough linen here to do the other 4 that I need to stitch for my kids for their ornaments. So that was a finish. Finish, not finish, right? So I still got 4 more to go. Another thing I made progress on was stockings from the 12 Days of Christmas Stockings book from Annie B's Folk Art. I fell in love with this at market this year, and hers are stitched on Black Ada. I'm doing mine on 36 count magical gray linen from Zweigart, and I'm very, very happy with it. And then I am stitching it with all of the DMCs that are called for. So those are just the big bunch of DMCs, kind of messed there. So all the called for DMCs on 36 count magical gray linen, and I bought that off 123 Stitch. It's a really beautiful color. Can you see that? Yeah, that's pretty true there. So pretty. And I'm just gonna see how many of these I get done this year. I did buy a little piece of fabric at the quilt shop recently that I thought would make a nice backing. I will do mine, I think, much simpler than hers are done in the picture, so we'll see what those turn out to look like. Whatever I have done this year, because I should have enough fabric to back all of them with. Whatever I have done this year, close to Christmas, I'm gonna finish and then save my supplies and finish the rest when I finish them. So we'll see how many I get done. So here they are on my piece of linen. You can see I did them up, down, up, down. So number 1, oh, that's not it. Always want to have I should have something behind it just to keep the light from coming through. Number 1, the partridge in a pear tree. I have not added the beads yet. I have the beads, but I have not added them. I will do that as I get ready to finish them. Number 2, is that 2 turtle doves? This is hard. See what I'm doing. Okay. 2 turtle doves. So sweet. Let's see. 3 calling birds. No, 3 French hens. No. 3 French hens. Sorry, I had to sing the song. I could look at the chart, but anyway, 3 French hens. So cute. And 4 calling birds. There we go. So cute. I love those. So yeah, I got 4, so I'm a third of the way done with the stockings, and I'm really happy. super happy with that progress. So that's exciting. And like I said, I will see how many of those I can get done before Christmas and finish what I can. But I'm really loving that. Wow, I did more than I thought. I had another finish that I picked up to work on at some point because I had seen somebody working on it on Instagram maybe, and I'm like, I have that and that's beautiful and I need to just get in there and finish it. And so I pulled it out. I forget if I showed this to you last time that I was working on it, but it's called Faith of the Heart. Let me get my board. All right, so that is Faith of the Heart from With Thy Needle and Thread by Brenda Gervais. And I did change it just a little bit. I changed the color of the bird itself. I changed the colors on the house, and then the words, instead of doing them in the brown like the roof is, I did them in the blue like the wing on the bird because I love blue. So that is done. And I put the chart away. If you're interested in knowing the changes that I made on this, please just send me an email. My email is in the drop-down box below, and I would be happy to send you the changes that I made, as well as the linen, because I honestly can't remember what I put this on. I know it's tropical stitches. I just don't remember which one. So that is Faith of the Heart. I love it. It's so beautiful. Birds, God, red house, berries. That is just my kind of thing. So, whew, I love it. So I got that finished as well. Man, I did really good. Okay, so next. Okay, what have I been working on? So let me do this a little bit at a time here. I'll show you this first before I get into samplers. So I told you that I was going to stitch a little bit more Halloween this year. I don't know how much more, but I finished that candy corn, which was really fun. I have another chart or two that I might do. But I picked up a chart this year. Not picked it up, I pulled it out of my stash that actually is loaned to me from a friend. Loaned to me a long time ago from this friend. If this friend were to be watching, she will probably fall over to know that I finally decided to pull out this chart that I was so excited to borrow, and I'm actually now stitching it. So this is not my chart. This belongs to my friend, who will get it back because I'll finish it here soon. It doesn't take that long. So anyway, sorry friend. This is a Lizzie Kate, and it's called Happy Haunting. And that's the cutest little ghost I think I ever saw. Adorable. So cute. So I am stitching this, and I have a story on this. So anyway, about the linen. So here's my progress. So cute. So cute. So I did the outline of the ghost, and now I'm kind of coming up, and then I'll fill him in, and that'll be some easy fill-in work I can sit and do. Okay, so this linen, let me pause and I'll show it to you. I love how this linen looks, right? Very fun. Oops. Very fun. Really cool looking linen. Really cute. I think the ghost is going to stand out super cute on there. Okay, so I bought this linen from Anita Little Stitches, that's what it's called. The Anita's husband that still runs the website and the business lives like 10 minutes from my house technically, but I get it shipped. I don't go pick it up. And I bought this kind of piece from him a long time ago, and it's just interesting, and I can't help but feel like it's just not what it is. Anyway, this is how it's labeled. It says Weigart linen. It says it's cocoa, 36 count, but I have never ever seen anything like this anywhere. Part of me feels like it's mislabeled. I don't know, maybe not. Or maybe it's just such an old piece of linen that I don't it's just not made anymore. It's a much softer linen. There's no, I don't believe there was ever any, so there's not an orange stripe on the selvage. And as I stitch and do the stitches, I'm stitching it and I'm like, this is not 36. This is 40. So, anyway, if anybody knows anything about this, it's not like urgent or a great mystery, but I just don't know. Either it's old Zweigart or it's just mislabeled. I don't think it's 36 count though. So anyway, if anybody has some light to shed on that, that would be great. But he is super cute. It called for a bunch of gentle arts. I pulled what I had, but I didn't really have, and I just ended up going through and getting a black, a yellow, a purple, a white, an orange, and a green from my over-dyed flosses and putting those in there, and it's turning out super cute. So that is a whip I'm working on. I work on that up here. Okay, so samplers in Sampler September and my renegade stitching of samplers. So I think when I updated you last, I wasn't doing anything I said I was going to do. I was picking out things that I had not chosen to work on. I was supposed to start the Pink Sparrow sampler on September 1st. I decided not to do that. I left it kitted and put it back in a drawer. And I was supposed to start the Rose Wreath sampler from GGR on my birthday on 9/9, and I started it on the eve of my birthday, put in a little bit, and I woke up the next day on my birthday and I'm like, I am totally not excited about this. I don't think I want to start it. So it's not a I don't ever want to start it. It's just, why was I just going to start something when I really was not excited about it and not feeling it? So I love the chart. I love the sampler. I will stitch it someday, God willing. But it was just this kind of weird feeling, and I was texting my friend and I just was like, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know why I'm feeling this way, but I don't want to do this. And so I felt bad because I know I had said I would stitch it with a friend of mine, and anyway, so I decided to rip out the little bit that I had, put the linen away, put the DMCs away, put the chart away. I felt so much better after I did that. And I did not start it. So there you go. So I think the one that I started, that I had planned to start in August and September, was Eliza Hill's sampler, which I did start back in August, and it's really pretty, but I haven't picked it up to stitch on it again. So anyway, sometimes I think I feel, and I know I was feeling this that day, maybe for several days, but a little bit of, I guess the word glut comes from gluttony, but that feeling of a little bit of a glut of too much, just too much. And I love my whips. I'm happy with all my whips that I have, and I want to work on them. I have things I want to stitch someday, but at that time I was feeling all just a little too much stuff, too much. And that was just kind of what kept reverberating in my head. And so as I thought about it, I thought, you know, there's no hurry. There's no need to do this if you're not feeling this and you're not excited about starting this jumbo sampler. And it wasn't the fact that it's jumbo, because you know I have large samplers and I love them. But it wasn't, if I wasn't excited, why was I doing it? Felt like it was just to do what I said I was going to do, and I don't have to do that particular what I said. I'm not sure if any of this is making sense. Long story short, my August and September looked nothing like what I planned. I did not start Rose Wreath sampler, and yet I've been having a wonderful time. So there you go. the thing I spent the most time on was Bridget Power. As you all know, Jackie from Comfort Stitching, who I'm going to meet in person someday. Jackie, we're going to meet because I know you're very close to where my daughter is in school, so we're gonna get together, and that'll be so much fun. So Jackie has been stitching and is doing an absolutely beautiful job on Bridget Power 1840 from GGR, and I had started that before she started it, but she's like gotten way ahead of me in progress. And so if you have not watched her, I would highly recommend you go and watch Jackie from Comfort Stitching. I'll put her link below for her YouTube channel. And she's just a joy to listen to and to spend time with, and her work is beautiful. She's so talented and so sweet. So go watch Jackie. But what Jackie awakens in me is a love of history as well. And so she has been on a hunt to learn more about Bridget and Bridget's sampler, and see if we can find Bridget. And I'm not doing anything, but if she can find Bridget, and all the people that are helping. So go watch her videos, the last several. It's so much fun. We'll go back to the beginning and start if you haven't watched her at all, but it's so much fun to journey and hear what she's learning and the research that she does. She's just amazing. And so she just really speaks to that history loving side of me, which I never thought I had. You know, growing up, I went to traditional public school and took traditional history classes in the 80s, 90s, whatever. And of course we had textbook history, right? And I never liked history. I hated history. I would have told you I did not like history. And then, especially as I started homeschooling, I realized I don't dislike history. I think I dislike how history was taught. And so what I realized is that I do love history, and just it's a story of people, history, and really if you break it apart, his story is the story of God's people, really, ultimately through time. And it's just fascinating. And so I do love history. And so Jackie and her quest to find Bridget and find out more about this sampler, it's been so much fun. So I'm going on and on. Her last video that I watched as well, she directed me toward a lady whose name I cannot think of right now. I think her company's name is Thistle Threads. And she has a FlossTube, and it was like you can go along in her backpack with her on some, I'm like gonna butcher this whole thing. I will make it clear down below, and I'll even scroll it here if I can, who this person is, because I feel really bad. I should have looked and written it down before I started, but it was Saturday afternoon. I'm like, I can film a FlossTube, just go, go, go. But I watched this lady's videos, and she went to the DAR museum in DC and was looking at some textiles and clothing and needlework there. And then she took us to a little exhibit at the Met. Anyway, I was just pretty much geeking out on all this history, textile. It's just fascinating to me. I was so enjoying that. So thank you, Jackie, for pointing me toward that channel. And I was really enjoying that. So I will put that down below. Please forgive me for not being prepared to know the name of that person, but I was just watching it this week. It was fabulous, but I'll put it down below. You'll enjoy it. So, Bridget Power. So at some point in August, I pulled out Bridget Power since I last saw you, and I have just been working on her. I have set her aside now. I set her aside on my birthday because I thought I was starting a sampler. Again, here's Bridget. And that is the picture of the antique. I am stitching her on a Tropical Stitches linen, and I am using all the call for DMCs, and I absolutely love working on her. I'm not sure because I've pulled out a couple other samplers recently, and honestly, as difficult as some of this confetti stitching can be, I actually think it holds my attention really well, because it's like this game to find the next thing, or where am I going next with this, or what am I going to add to this picture. So there's an element of like coloring there, or adding to a picture that's just a little bit different than stitching some of the traditional samplers that we all like to stitch, which I enjoy as well. But this has been really fun. So you can see before I pulled her out, I had been working down here. When I pulled her out a little while ago, I came back to this basket, and I've made a lot of progress. I even got some of the border done up here. So I mean, I did stuff in here. I did these. I did a little bit of work here. I did this. I did all this. I did up here. I did that flower. Came that. So I've got the lilies of the valley that go right here, and then most of what's left at the top is just going to be that border that comes around, and then I'll start moving back toward the bottom. Sorry. She's a delight to work on. Just a real delight. So that is Bridget. I look at her now and I think, oh man, maybe I will pull her back out. I enjoy her so much. So anyway, thank you, Jackie, for inspiring me, and I just love it so very much. So that is Bridget, and again, I will put all that information that I'm totally not remembering down below, and hopefully you can go take a look at all those things. So then, like I said, I did not start a sampler on my birthday on the 9th, like I said I would. I put that away. And then I thought, well, I'm gonna pull out Sarah Stewart Hardman, because I knew I had a good bit done on her and I felt like I could finish. I worked a little bit on her, but I just wasn't feeling it. So I did like 2 days, a little bit of stuff, and I put her away. And then I pulled out, and I think this was on my little list of things, whips that I could work on. So see, I'm sort of kind of doing what I should. This is Miss Lucy Calcutt 1825 from Just Stitching Along. And I think I'm just doing this on light mocha with all the DMC. And I love this one. This is really fun to work on. So I am enjoying this right now. And actually, I'm working on that motif right there that's highlighted on the back. So I pulled her out just a couple nights ago, and I have been working on her. And she's a big girl too, because I like big samplers. I'm sorry if I'm not the table. As you can see what I've accomplished, there's some border over here, so that's how wide she is. Maybe I should do this. This is gonna be a mess of a video, people. Oh, still got my needle in here too. That's even more fun. Okay, here we go. So there's where I am. I finished up that flower pot in the middle the other night, and then I started on this bird on the tree. And that's about it. That's all I've done. But I love her. I love her bright colors, quirky things that she did or didn't finish, or holes that she left. I really love that. So I've been working on her, and I think I will keep working on her tonight and just see how long I want to. And we'll see what happens next. That's just kind of the mode I'm operating in right now, is like, oh, I'm just gonna stitch what I feel like. I don't think that's anything new. I think I kind of always do that. Anyway, this is my other, I told you, like, I don't know how many floss tubes ago, that of course I want to do my ornaments. So I have the ornaments for the kids, I have the ornaments, the stocking ornaments, and that's technically all the Christmas I want to be doing right now, and that I'm not starting any more larger Christmas projects for a very long time. First of all, it's kind of hard for me to fit them in around the house sometimes, And because I don't work on them very often, I feel like they're taking forever to finish. So I had already finished 2, and I showed you those recently. One was the Deck the Coupe from Stacey Nash, and one was Amelia Jane Chandler from Hands Across the Sea. And so then I only had this one left, and I am going to finish this by Christmas. So I told you last time about some changes that I made and was happy with. This is Plum Street Samplers, This Joyous Season. I love the house. I love the basket of beautiful flowers and buds on top of the house. So, I told you last time I'm doing this with all the called for colors, and I have no idea what fabric this is. It's gonna be a little, I think it's gonna end up being, I'm cutting it close to the edge. I don't know what I was thinking. I'm not sure. But it's gonna be close. So this is probably gonna be a pillow. But that's fine, because I think a pillow works nicely for Christmas. So you can see how I changed the bottom. So I am not doing, look here. I'm not doing all that fill-in snow and the trees and deer at the bottom. Not happening. So I ripped out the little bit that I had done, and then I put this row of snowflakes across. This tree is as stitched. This tree is one tier shorter, so I can give it a stem. So I have finished filling in the house. I've almost finished filling the snow in the windows, and then I'll fill in the rest of the windows. That's done. It needs some chimneys. So the bulk hard part, the trees and the house are very close, and then the rest should be easy. So I think then what will happen, let me take this out real quick, is I will finish this filling in the windows. I'll finish these trees over here. And then I'll either work, on the chimneys, the basket, or over here, either one. And then once I finish that, I'm not doing the straight border around the edge. It's hard to frame. I don't need it. And then I will decide if I'm gonna repeat the Sounding Joy up here or put it underneath that line of snowflakes that I did. So we'll see. That is to be determined. So really, trees, this stuff, basket, I can finish this before Christmas. So that is my plan. Yeah, so that's been good. That's one I take, like when I'm sitting in the car waiting for piano to be done or something like that. That's a great one for me to sit and work and fill in. So I've been doing that. So I think that's all the cross stitch that I have been working on. I haven't sat down to actually do any stitching on this, handwork on this for a little while, yeah, just for the week. I haven't really touched it, but all my pieces are on. Some things are completely appliqued. I forget what I've appliqued. You can tell, but oh, there's a needle still in this too. But this is my third block for the Raven quilt. So all the pieces are prepared and attached and ready to be sewn down. So the house and its roof, the door, the little ground there, the acorns, and I think I've done part of, I've done all this up here and come up here. So that doesn't take any time. It's really enjoyable. So I'll finish that up here soon. And I'm not on a schedule with this either. I'm just getting it done as I go. And if it's not done, it won't be done this year. That quilt's not gonna be done. There's 6 more blocks. So, but I enjoy working on it, and it is really fun. So I think that's everything I've actually been working on. Okay, so what I want to show you next is I got out some fall charts the other day and was kind of like, oh, because I don't really need to buy anything new because I have plenty. You know, what could I pull from to work on? I think I'll finish these Halloween, the little ghost, and then maybe kind of move towards some fall smalls up here. maybe do another ornament and get one more out of the way. But I was just pulling charts to see what would be fun to work on. And this one is so cute. I really might do one of these this year. This is a Prairie Schooler chart called Acorns. It's number 65. And look at those cute acorns. I love how she gives you the directions to make them, and even for the big leaves. So cute. Maybe that one or that one. I don't know. I love those. So it's called Acorns. So that's a possibility. I have this cute chart called Autumn Littles from Waxing Moon Design. So cute. I love those too. Aren't they fun? So that's a possibility. This one might require more work of me, so I'm not sure, but I do love this one. Hickety Pickety from With Thy Needle and Thread. That would be a fun one. I really need to do this actually, so this probably should be on my, this is the November wordplay, and I only have November and December, but I really need to work on this one because that would be easy, and I would really enjoy having that done to put with my fall Thanksgiving display there. So I like that. Because once Halloween's over, then I pull all the rest of the fall stuff out, and the table that has the Halloween changes more to Thanksgiving, and then fall is everywhere else in the house. Because it just doesn't get cool here for a while, so it's kind of, I'm just not in the mood. So that's probably a yes. I have this one, would be fun to do Gobble Gob, one of the, what are these called? I forget. They're so cute. These little stacks. Yeah. I've done the hens, and I've done the cardinals. So that would be a fun one. I found this one called A Murder of Crows from La-Di Da. Love that. Be really fun. I have this whole set that someone gifted me from Little House Needleworks called Fall on the Farm, and I don't know that I would do all of these, but there's some really cute ones in here. Love this one, the little farmhouse. So cute. Oh, love the truck with the tree and the apple harvesting. Cute little milk cow. Oh, that's really cute. Little boy and girl and pumpkins, little barn. It's really, really cute. Some really cute ones in there. So it would be fun to do a couple of those. I like that. I don't know why I pulled that one out. That's not even fall. Must have gotten stuck. Then of course I have the book from Blackbird Design, When the Leaves Fall. And I love everything in it. I have done this one right here. And we'll just go through it real quick. And I'll show you what I love and what I want to do. So here's one called Bittersweet Acorn. I have not done that. That is beautiful. I do love drums. So, so pretty. Love this one, Delicious Autumn. I love that one. Oh, someday I will do this. This is bigger than I want to do right now, but I will do this someday. Love that. Is that Token of Love? Beautiful. Yeah, Token of Love. Let's see. Slow with this here. Sky Full of Birds. That's a simple one. Doesn't even really have to be fall. Really pretty. I love those on the box like that. This one I have done, Tiny Pumpkin. I love it. So cute. It really turned out cute. That was a really fun one. I don't think I did this one. Maybe I did. I don't remember. Fall Gathering. Gosh, something looks really familiar about that. Maybe not. I don't know. I like it. I love squirrels. I really do love squirrels. a Scottish fling. This is like a little sampler. I like that, but not top on my list. And a little bigger than I want to do, but very pretty. I like this one, but this is a major, well, maybe it's not that big. I guess it's 5 different charts that you use to make this pumpkin. Oopsie. I do love that. That's called Autumn Abundance, and you've got all these pieces to make this piece together pumpkin. That's awful cute. I love this one too. Moonlit Garden. That's a fun one. I love the verse on that too. Okay, so a lot of possibilities in there. And then of course we have Winds of Autumn from Blackbird Designs. We'll flip through this one real quick. I've done a couple of these. I do need to do this one for Halloween, Spell of the Moon. So many people have done that and I just haven't yet. So cute. Need to do this one, October 31st. Easy peasy, lots of fun. Why haven't I done them? This is called Nebraska Prairie. I love the ruched trim on top of there. It's so pretty. That one's pretty. This is called A Sister's Love. Beautiful sampler. I love that a lot. But I'm not going to do a sampler right now. Bittersweet September. So pretty. I have done this one, Autumn Sound, and I did it as a drum. I absolutely love that one. This one actually stays out year round because I just love that beautiful bluebird. So pretty. Blooming Sunflowers. I'm gonna have to make a little bag like this someday. I do like those. Let's see. Oh, definitely one I'll do someday. The Winds of Autumn. That strawberry. I will do that. I know it's a lot of stitching, people say, but not too bad. I like it. Patchwork Pumpkin. Which I've heard people say that's a lot of stitching too, actually. Oh, I need to do this one. Waiting for the Harvest. These are like little, it's called sewing companions, a scissor fob, little box. And I think this is the last one, and I have done this. I have done Mighty Acorn, and this stays out year round. This is a piece that I dedicated to my mom. So that's in our bedroom, and that hangs up year round. And I think that's it. So many fall possibilities. So we'll see what I do. But I'm not going to tell you what I'm going to do or make any plans because apparently that's just not how I operate. Here are, I got a couple of my sweet friend Annie, the Proper Stitcher, sent me a beautiful box full of charts that are new. That she shared with me, and 2 of them are samplers and the rest are kind of fall and Halloween themed, and so these are some real possibilities too. I love all of them. They're just so pretty. I love this one. I know she'll know that I love this, called Give Thanks. In all things give thanks. And she says, yeah, this is a Thanksgiving. Anyway, I love the blue on this one with the pumpkin. She knows I love blue. We Gather Together. This is the one that she says it's called the Seasons of Generosity series, that's inspired by a particular verse from Ecclesiastes, and it'll come with songs. And I have another one of these that she gave to us on that retreat I went to this summer. This one I think I'm gonna have to do. I love at least one of these. I love these. Hallows Manor. And just one color called for, right? Yep, Carriage Black. Love that. I think she said this is done on Pumpkin Pie Linen by Needle Bling. I love those. Okay, she's so cute. This is her Celebrate You series, and this is Boo You. Isn't that cute? Love the shape. And I love this with the turkey and the pie and the, oh, it's so cute. This is Thankful for You. I love that. So I've got even more fall possibilities now. And then she also included this beautiful sampler called Frances Grayson, 1863. That would be really pretty done on something small and added to a small sampler. And then this beautiful one. I love the saying on this one, there's room for everyone at the table. Or there's room at the table for everyone. Really beautiful. I love it on this dark linen down here. I think that, she said, is Wind Song by Grace Notes Fabrics. So that darker is really, really pretty. So I don't think I have any purchases to share. I don't think. I had this one little purchase. I went to Goodwill one evening before we went out to dinner, my husband and I found one of these little pincushion with the little rocking chairs. You put the spools here, make a cover, a seat cushion for your pins. Super cute. Your scissors go here. So I'll get around to making something cute out of that. And I really love how that turned out. Okay, last of all, I want to let you know what I have been reading, because that's one of my other favorite things. And I just finished a book from David McCullough, a history writer. It was called The Johnstown Flood, and that was really fascinating. I kind of have a thing for disaster. I don't know why. Anyway, the Johnstown Flood, I guess maybe just, it's not the destruction that I like, but it's the, why did it happen? What's behind it? Anyway, it was a very, very good book. I really enjoyed it. The Johnstown Flood. I'll put a picture right here. So I finished that, and then I was inspired to keep reading some nonfiction, which is totally not me. I read religious stuff, and I read nonfiction, preferably mysteries or historical fiction. But I'm kind of dipping into a little bit of nonfiction here, and I'm actually enjoying it. Never say never, people. That's my tagline. Celeste says, never say never. All right, so I'm currently reading this book from the author Erik Larson called Thunderstruck. And I have another one of his lined up to read called Dead Wake after I finish this one, which has to do with the Lusitania disaster. This is two interwoven stories of two men. It says Holly Crippen, a very unlikely murderer, and Guglielmo Marconi, the creator of the wireless. And so actually it's just been really, really good. I'm enjoying it. So I'm, almost halfway through with it, and very much enjoying it. So Thunderstruck by Erik Larson. So that's great. Yeah, so like I said, I got another one of his from the library called Dead Wake, and that has to do with the sinking of the Lusitania. And then I found a fiction on the new bookshelf at the library. I didn't bring that up with me, but it's actually a new fictional story that has to do with the Titanic, because I love the Titanic disaster as well. You must think I'm like weird. Anyway. All right, let me take a break and gather what I need, and we'll talk about past giveaways and current. Okay, so giveaways. I have not heard from anybody lately, so I'm really rather surprised. I have had a giveaway in a previous video. This may have been 73. Anyway, I gave this away several videos ago. I have not heard from the winner. I'm not going to comment on your comment. You need to email me. If I don't hear from you before the next video, I will draw a new winner for the Butternut House Pin Keep. So again, the previous winner for this one was... So I hope you will contact me. I would love to get this in the mail to you. I also have not heard from the winners of the strawberries. So the winner of the darker strawberry is... And the winner of the lighter strawberry is... So get me an email, send me an email. It's in the drop down box below, and I can get these in the mail to you. I would love to give them to their original winners. If not, I will draw a winner again next time. Okay, last time's giveaway was the beautiful floral motif sampler that I did part of from Scarlet House. So the winner for this beautiful sampler is... Congratulations. Contact me via email down below, Celeste Creates email, and I can get this in the mail to you. So I really am happy to share that with you. And then I have two giveaways this time. One is the rest of my kit. So this is the Candy Corn of Mischief that I stitched and FFO'd. I would like to share this chart with you. So obviously you would have to get your own linen, but honestly you don't have to stitch it on 20 count. You don't even have to do it with the pearl cotton. So what I'm giving away is the chart and my leftover pearl cotton, which may or may not be enough to finish to do another whole chart finish, but you could do this on a smaller linen with the comparable DMCs. So if you would like to be entered to get this chart, you can use the word candy, and please tell me what your very favorite candy is of all time. Mine is a chocolate Hershey bar, just a plain thin chocolate Hershey bar, hands down favorite. Okay, so that's one giveaway, candy. Remember, don't say giveaway, you need to be 18, all that good stuff. The other one is Faith of the Heart from Brenda Gervais. I finished this as well. I would love to pass this on to someone that would enjoy it. So if you would like to win this chart, use the word faith in your comment and tell me what your faith means to you. So those are our two giveaways. So we've got candy and we've got faith. And again, those previous giveaways, please contact me via email and I would love to get those out to you. So thank you so much for joining me today. I've really enjoyed sharing what I've been working on with you. Hopefully I'll be back in about 2 weeks and show you some more and maybe what I've completed and worked on during the rest of Sampler September. And I check all the notes below for the things that I forgot. So have a great couple of weeks. Enjoy all your stitching. God bless you. Take care. Bye.